Yo, what's up, YouTube? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for hitting play today, man. Today, we're checking out SUPERTRAMP with Crime of the Century. All right, this has been requested, man. We're going on, diving into more SUPERTRAMP. Continue to check out these artists, man, seeing what they got to offer, and I'm loving every bit of it, man. So happy to get back to them. So this one is the title track off the album. We're going to see what it's about. I've definitely enjoyed what we've heard from this album to this point, so now we dive on to another one, man. Crime of the Century. Let's waste no time. Hop in here, man. Loving the cover art. I don't quite understand what it is meant to be. We see somebody jailed, prisoned in the stars. You know, I don't know. But maybe y'all have more idea behind that one than I do, all right? If y'all do, let me know, man. So let's go ahead and spin it up, see what we got. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the description if you're enjoying the channel, man. Here we go.
Read all about their schemes and adventuring. Yes, it's well worth the fee. So roll up the steam. Have them break you to burn. Have them gone that word. Of lust, greed and glory. Rip off the mask and let's see. But that's not right. Oh no, what's the story? Look, there's you and there's me.
This is a heavy one. Oh, I love it so far. God, these guys are good. God, I love it. I have chills. So, man. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Wow. That was charged. That was charged right there, man. What a listen. Crime of the century. Oh my gosh, they just don't stop delivering. They just don't stop delivering, man. You know, I watched a reactor recently. I don't tune into reactions very much anymore since I started my channel. It's just, you know, this is kind of where my focus is. All in, man, all in. It's very rare that I'll tune into a reaction nowadays. But I tuned into one, came across my feed. There was a guy reacting to Supertramp. What song was it? It was one I had already done, and that's why I wanted to see. Hey, I wonder how what he thought about it and stuff. Man, was it the Breakfast in America? It was Breakfast in America, but he had reacted to other Supertramp by that point as well, and he pretty much just said the way I feel. Like, how are these guys not? You know, how are they not mentioned as much as the greatest groups that we ever talk about? What was it that didn't make them make that list in a lot of people's minds? Because they literally just deliver fire after fire after fire. And he had the same emotions and sentiments that I did when he's hearing it. And I'm like, dude, I feel you, bro. Like, we weren't in that generation. We don't know. I know there was a lot of great music, but dang, bro, take this one for example, and take every song I've heard from Supertramp as an example, because there are no bad ones, but take this most recent one. What a journey, dude. How beautiful is their craftsmanship, their musicianship. These guys really get it. They really understand it. They really know how to hit you and make you feel it and understand it. This was a glorious piece of music right here that I did not want to end. And whenever it was going to end, it was going to be too soon. Whether that be 16 minutes from now, 33 minutes from now. Yeah, I'm picking odd times, man. Whenever. That was just not enough. This one is like this sky right here. It just felt like there was so much more. It's deeper. It's infinite. Where does it end? I didn't want this one to end. And I feel like they just had to make it end. You can't make a whole album out of one song, right? There's just so much left on the table. I could imagine when they do this one live, they probably do make this like 16 minutes long, dude. You know, I'm sure it's just because I heard it now, but I'm just like, God, this is my favorite. But they have so many favorites, I can't have a favorite. But it's just another golden gem by these guys. Golden gem doesn't quite make sense, right? But you know what I mean? Yeah, it's just another beautiful, beautiful song by these guys. What a rocker, man. I really loved the emotion that this just brought upon me, dude. So, Supertramp, Crime of the Century, A++++++. All right. All right, guys, we got Crime of the Century right here from Supertramp. Unfortunately, we can't learn about the song in its by itself. I would have loved to see what they had to say about Crime of the Century, but I did catch some of the lyrics, and it made me feel like we're talking about those people who want power and wealth and do not care about their fellow people, and they just seek this position of power and don't have any humanity in them, all right? So it's kind of asking, well, what would be the crime of the century? And he kind of goes on to talk about these power-hungry individuals. That's the way I felt it to be portrayed, but we'll see if I can pull up any of that. As far as the album, it was released in 1974, considered art rock, progressive rock, pop, okay, on this one. All right, so we got a little bit right here. It says the album named after the final song, Crime of the Century, which the band members felt was the strongest song on the album. Shortly after his departure from Supertramp, Hodgson commented, "I've had more people come up to me and say that that song touched them more deeply than any other." Yeah, I feel it. I'm happy. I'm not the only one. That song really came together when we were living together. I'm like fighting back a lump right now, man. Together at Southcombe Farm, and just eating, sleeping, and breathing the ideas for the album. The song just bounced between Rick and I for so many weeks before it finally took form. For unknown reasons, in several interviews, both before and since, Hodgson has attributed the song as being written solely by Davis. It says Crime of the Century deals loosely with themes of loneliness and mental stability. Davies consciously linked the opening track School to Bloody Well Right with the line, so you think your schooling is phony, and according to Hodgson, any unifying thread beyond that was left to the listener's imagination. Man, I'm going to have to spin back at one point and listen to this whole album from start to finish. It is really sounds like a piece of art that I need to fully digest and listen to, so I might just make that specially happen for myself. We've reacted to, I think, about 4 of these songs: School, Bloody Well Right, Dreamer, and Crime of the Century, all which are just hitting, so I really probably need to set the time aside and go ahead and hear the whole thing, man. All right, for the lyrics, there really isn't much, and some of these words I'll have to censor because YouTube will, flag my channel for being not age appropriate or something. So it says, now they're planning the crime of the century. Well, what will it be? Read all about their schemes and adventuring. Yes, it's well worth a fee. So scroll up and see how they are the universe, how they've gone from bad to worse. Who are these men of lust, greed, and glory? Rip off the mask and let's see. But that's not right. Oh no, what's the story? But there's you and there's me. That can't be. I love it, man. Very short, with more meaning than most people's songs and maybe some people's entire albums, all right? Very short, sweet, but a lot to digest and think about in these words that are being said here and in the world that we live in today. Still applies just as much, right? So appreciate you guys being here, man. Thank you all for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the description. Let me know more from SUPERTRAMP you'll like reviewed. I greatly appreciate that. But like I said, maybe in the future, I might do the whole album. All right, we'll see how that works out. But thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the description. Consider becoming a member on my YouTube, Patreon. Amazing ways to support me and help. All right, thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next one, man. Peace.